My digital story. A year from today, my brother had just gotten into a college in London. He was studying abroad at Queen Mary's College through a program as an exchange student to the University of Illinois. My father had already been to several countries in Western Europe, and my mother had wanted to do more of this as well. When we found out he had been accepted, my parents jumped on the opportunity to go back. My parents and I, the following year, had gone to visit my brother in London. Because my other brother had been at college, he met us in London on a different flight. The flight had been the longest flight I'd ever been on in my entire life. Luckily, the plane flight was overnight, so we could sleep and watch movies. When landing, you could see that the weather in London wasn't going to change to our luck anytime soon. Although it never rained, we had very little sunshine. The main attraction we saw was the Buckingham Palace, where the Queen lived. At the palace, we watched the whole changing of the guard ceremony. This ceremony is a big event between two guards watching over the palace that switch every other day with two other guards. This has been a big tradition in London for hundreds of years and is one of the biggest tourist attractions. In London, we traveled around to several sites including Big Ben, the London Eye, the Tower of London, and the Tower Bridge. We were there for a total of 6 days, along with going to a Premier League soccer game. This was one of the most amazing experiences for me, especially me being a soccer player. During the trip, we had seen two shows, The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Night, which was a play, and Let It Be, a concert of four men singing in a cover album of all of the Beatles songs. Both shows were absolutely amazing. My parents were not going to Europe just to stay in London for 6 days. They planned vacation time in both Amsterdam, Netherlands, and Brussels, Belgium. First, we had gone to Brussels, Belgium, more specifically, Bruges, a small city right outside of Brussels. The city had more chocolate and waffles than you could ever imagine. To be exact, there were 88 chocolate shops within a mile and a half, which is the same size as Deerfield. If you were ever planning on having some good chocolate, this was the place to go. Bruges was just a small town. While in Amsterdam, we spent time going to the Anne Frank house along with touring the old history of the canals in the city. The history of Amsterdam, while learning, was fascinating. Did you know that the whole city was built on stilts over water? Without the stilts, the entire city would be one big swamp. The food we had in Amsterdam, more specifically, the pancakes, were absolutely outstanding. In all, this was the first time I'd ever been anywhere in the East, outside of America. The experience is amazing, and is a once-in-a-lifetime chance. Not everyone can do what I have done, and I'm so grateful for this window of opportunity that I was given. I believe everyone should have this moment to do it.